Hey TLS peeps, Melanie Nelson here, and I want to talk about the obsession with the scale. In at least in North America, in the fad diet culture, stepping on the scale becomes a bit of an obsession. Checking in the morning, checking at night, multiple times a day. That's not how we function in TLS, because what we're looking to accomplish in TLS is fat loss, not just weight loss. Fat loss, because as we know, many diets, due to extreme calorie restriction or hyper focusing or eliminating types of food groups, can cause all kinds of metabolic, neurological, and hormonal imbalances. But it can also cause the yo-yo effect, but it can also cause us to lose a lot of weight really quickly. So it looks really good on the scale, but 10 out of 10 times we're typically losing muscle and sometimes even bone density when we do these types of extreme fad diets. And so that looks really great on the scale, and we feel really good about ourselves from a scale standpoint, but we're hungry, we're grumpy, we're malnourished. It's not good. So we like to step away from the scale. That's what we like to do in TLS, is step away from the scale and focus on inches. And that's why it's so important to do our measurements in TLS. So before measurements, and then, few weeks in kind of thing, again in a couple weeks. You can even do it every week to see the progress made in inches. And when we're losing inches, we know we're losing the right kind of weight. We're losing fat, and we're sculpting our body. And there's a myth out there that like a pound of fat weighs less than a pound of muscle. And it's like, that doesn't even make sense. A pound is a pound, right? So think about it this way. A pound of nails is very different than a pound of feathers. Imagine that for a moment. What does a pound of nails look like compared to a pound of feathers? What does that look like in your jeans? What does that look like in your tops and in your waistline, to have a pound of feathers, which would be fat, or a pound of nails, which will be muscle? What does it look like and feel like in your clothes to, not peaches, limes, or grapefruits, right? What do we got? We got limes or grapefruits, baby. No, I'm just kidding. So muscle is, a lime and a grapefruit might actually have the same weight, but they take up less space. Okay, does that make sense, you guys? So inches, one of the things you'll notice about our TLS testimonials when you see them on the website or on our social media channels, is that you'll see the inches is right up there with the amount of pounds lost. Many of my clients, like 27 pounds lost, 22 inches, 30 some pounds lost, 27 inches, right? So the inches are right up there with the amount of pounds lost. And that's how you know that you're losing the right kind of weight. And so when you're living the TLS lifestyle, especially really living the lifestyle, we're out of 30-day jumpstart, we're on day 31, we might even be on week 10, 11, we might see the scale slow down in regards to losing, but our inches are falling off. We're fitting into our clothes better. In fact, we might start to need to get a new wardrobe. Those are the kind of side effects that we have in TLS. So step away from the scale and start focusing on how you feel energetically, how you feel mood-wise, how you feel in your clothes. And that's why also photos are so important, because man, does it make a difference to see side by side, right? We don't notice it because it's happening so slowly and we look at ourselves every single day. But it's our friends and our family that will notice in 3 to 4 weeks, that will notice again in 9 to 10 weeks, that will notice again like, wow, what are you doing? Wow, you look great. Things start lifting here. They start lifting here. The oftentimes what happens, especially when you integrate exercises, the rib cage, because of all the core muscles that you're working during exercise, the rib cage starts to, the hip bones start to come back together because of all the muscle tissues that are tightening everything back up. And so you're literally giving yourself not just a facelift, a body lift. And that's what we're focused on in TLS. Okay, so step away from the scale, take a deep breath. We're letting go of that obsession. It no longer serves us. And we're focused on health. We're focused on energy. We're focused on inch loss and strength, right? And so keeping that muscle, losing that fat, that's what we're all about. So you guys, I hope this helped. Thanks for watching. It's Melanie Nelson signing off. Till next time.